to your windows and see if you can open the windows that you think are locked. You just want to check it out to make sure that your home is secure and no one can come in, because if you can get into your home without unlocking it, the bad guy can. That's their job. I don't know how many people have peepholes on their doors, but if you do, when you go home tonight, don't, stand outside before you open the door and see if you can see inside the peephole. If you can, you want to get a different type of peephole. That's a two-way peephole. You want to have a one-way peephole. No one should be able to stand outside your front door and look in and see what you're doing. And see how many people are in there, to see if you're watching TV or whatever you're doing in your living room. So that's where a security survey will come in handy. Your drapes and your shades. I know a lot of times we want to have the really pretty sheers up to our windows and everything. That's good. It's really pretty. But you want to think about investing in like a heavier fabric or shades that you can pull down when no one's home. Because remember the movie a long time ago, Home Alone? Okay, what happened? The bad guys, they sat outside and they looked into the house and they, tried to figure out how many people were in the house, what was going on. That actually happens. If someone wants to break into your home, they don't get up this morning and go, oh, I'm going to break into his home today. No, they've checked out your home, they sat outside, they know how many people live in your home, they know if you have pets, they know if you go to work or if you go to school. Okay? That's their job. We get up and go to work, we go to school. They get up and they think about how to break into your home. Okay, your windows. I don't know how many people use window locks, but they actually come in handy, and what they do, they only let you open your window so many inches. Okay? We live in a city, so some of the homes and apartments may be close together, but people actually can enter your home through a window, even if it's on the second floor. Your bushes and shrubs outside of your home, if you have a tree outside of your home, you don't want to have it any lower than 7 feet. If you have shrubs in front of your windows, in front of your home, you don't want to have them any higher than 3 feet. This is called the 3 and 7 rule. Usually the average height of a person is between those distances. You don't have too many 2-foot midgets running around trying to break into your home. Your outdoor lighting. You want to make sure you have good outdoor lighting. When someone knocks on your door, it's a good idea not to just open the door, but you want to ask who is it. Even if it's someone knocking on the door saying they're the police, okay? You have the right to ask for an ID and a badge. Your neighbors. If possible, get to know your neighbors. Okay, you need to look out for each other. If you see someone around the neighborhood, around the home that you think may not belong, call the police. Have your neighbors emergency information that you can call and go, hey, it's the guy out here walking around your home. Oh, that's my brother. That's fine. If not, call the police. Okay, cell phone is one of the best safety devices to me that they've ever come up with, because you carry it with you. Okay, it's a good idea to have 911 programs in your cell phone. If you are using the ATM, I would always say please do it during the daytime. And if you just have to do it at night, I would go someplace where it's a 24-hour business that's open, maybe Schnucks or Walgreens or wherever. But some things that I always caution our students about is social media. Be really, really careful about what you put out about yourself. I shouldn't do something like, I'm going to Hawaii next week, I'll be gone for 2 weeks, and this is the date I'll be back. When I come back, I may not have a home. If your vehicle breaks down on the road, that's something that you should do. Don't get out, don't walk. If you're on a highway, don't get out and try to fix the tire. Stay in your vehicle, call someone to help you. And like I said, we have the Motorist Assist program here in Missouri. It's free. And you will know who they are because they have marked vehicles and they have IDs on them. If you're in your vehicle and you think you're being followed, do not go home. Okay? Again, go someplace where there are people. Go to a quick trip. Go someplace where it's 24 hours where you can get some help. I don't know if everybody knows all the quick trips or police substations. anything, very good, anything can be used as a weapon. Any solid object. This is a real good weapon. Because what can I do to somebody? If somebody's bothering me, I can actually break across their eyes. I know it sounds bad, but if they can't see you, they probably can't chase you. Okay, now what happens if you're someplace and you don't have anything in your hand? Okay, I have nothing in my hand. Okay, what can you use as a weapon? Your voice. You don't want to scream, you want to yell. It's a difference. You hear little kids screaming all the time, but if you hear someone go, no! That's more of a yell. You don't want to scream. Okay? You can use your hands. You can use your fists. You can use your head. You can actually headbutt someone. Okay? You have knees. Yeah. You can do that, okay? And everybody knows the target area for your knees, okay? Right. You have your elbows. You know, if somebody comes up behind you, you can use your elbow to drive it into their torso area. So you have a lot of options. You have your feet. You can stomp on someone's foot. You have a lot of little bitty bones in your feet, and if you stomp on someone's foot and you break some of the bones, and they may not be able to chase you, they can't walk. You know, there's something to think about. You have your fingers. Okay? Right now, I want everybody to take their pointer finger out, and don't push hard, but like right here at the clavicle notch, just press slightly, and that can be really uncomfortable. Just think if you took your fingers and jammed it, you know, in someone's throat. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so if they can't breathe or whatever, they probably can't finish. Okay, something to think about. So you have something on you that you can always use if you have nothing in your hand. So since we talked about personal weapons, what we actually have on our body, we want to talk about the vulnerable locations, like the target area that you want to attempt to get to. Okay, you want to start at the top and go down. You have your eyes. Okay, again, if you poke someone in their eyes or break across someone's eyes, then that's going to hurt. Okay, you have the nose. You can actually take the palm of your hand and shove someone's nose literally up into their face. Okay, that's a vulnerable area. It's very easy to break the nose. Chin. Another one. Same thing with the palm of the hand. Okay, we already talked about the throat. And we also have the torso area, and that's what I was talking about with the elbows. We have a lot of your major organs here. Okay, you can use your fist, and you're going to hurt somebody here. Okay, we have the groin, where your knees and your feet come in handy. Okay, you have actually the top of the forearm. Okay, somebody grabs, and instead of me pulling, because he's bigger than I am, guys have a lot of upper body strength that we don't have. Go ahead and hold me. Okay, so instead of me doing this, I'm going to take my fist and I'm going to hit him here. And that will make him let me go. Okay, and I'm going to hit him until I can't hit him anymore. But instead of me just going here, I'm going to hit him as hard as I can. I'm going to try to go through my target. Okay, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to think I'm going to break his arm. Okay, he's going to end up letting me go. So that's a vulnerable area. In order to use a taser, I have to have skin. So if this is St. Louis at night, right, he's going to have gloves on. So do I say, stop and take off your gloves? Because it's not going to work. You have to have skin. So this guy is up on me. First of all, this is way too close.
I don't think it was... Yeah, went right through the sweater.
That's good.
But see, now that caused a temporary...
Right.
It literally made me want to open my hand and let go.
But this is something you have to keep charged, like your cell phone. So, I mean, it's a good deterrent. Like Jim said, if somebody sees, you know, and hears something, they may leave.
Yeah, that packs
It's
a
a
punch.
safe. Okay. And remember, anything you have that you're going to use as a weapon against someone can use it against you. Yeah. Just be mindful of that. Nothing is foolproof. Okay? So you may have to have a backup plan. If this didn't work, then I have to name.
Definitely effect on you. Mace can get on them and cause 15, 20 minutes of irritation and stuff, and so it lasts a little longer. But
and also, if you spray mace on someone that has contacts, really bad, it pretty much fries into their eyes.
Then they have mace that's like a foam, like shaving cream. You can spray it in your hand and wipe it on someone's face, as opposed to trying to So it's good for like indoors where the aerosol might affect a bunch of people. If I wanted to just base, you, I would do the phone. Gwen, thank you very much. So cameras. Cameras are coming, and when it's all said and done, there'll probably be about 90 cameras in the neighborhood. So mostly at the intersections. They're not, right now we have some cameras at Euclid in Maryland. We have one at Taylor in Maryland, Euclid in McPherson, just to name a few. I would say in the month of January, our cameras in the North Special Business District have helped solve 5 crimes. So without them, those would have been 5 crimes that would not have been that good detective work from the 9th District Detective Bureau. Every opportunity I get that our cameras play a vital role in solving a crime, I'm going to be calling the news media to do a story, because part of all of this is to educate not only the citizens and the visitors that there's a layer of security out there, but it's also to get the word out to the criminal element that this is no longer easy pickings in the Central West End. We're going to use the cameras in the right spot. They're being used to prosecute people. If you come down here, you'll be identified. So that's our goal. We have a component of the project that's going to involve signage. Yes. To let you, as you're walking, feel a little safer that there's some surveillance, but also to the criminal element. And we're constantly tweaking these cameras as we have an incident. They play a role. We look at what we have and say, is there something we could be doing differently? Is there a better product out there? What can we do to get better performance out of our camera system?